And we are live. I almost didn't make it. Oh, coming to you, coming to you live from the Flagami studio. Hello, everybody, and happy Friday.
I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome. Happy Friday once again. You know, I was cooking. I was making some dinner. Then I was eating dinner, and time really got away from me. I almost didn't make it. I forgot to tell my mom, actually, but I just gotta start seeing some of your comments here. Gina Aragon, any second now. Yeah, any second now. And Casita RV Life, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you and Angela as well. Greg, and yeah, it's let me know if you can hear me okay. I haven't even monitored the audio. I think it's good. I'm losing my voice. I don't know what's going on. I made a lima bean soup, and it was like they say, scrumptious. And I just finished eating. Ili's Christmas present came in the mail today, so I'm like, I might as well give it to her. So we were early celebration. Hello from Ohio, camping with the Comforts. And Denise Clark, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Who else is here? What's the IPA? Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Actually, back here I have some somewhat local IPA from Oakland Park, which is kind of like a neighborhood of Fort Lauderdale. And this is Funky Buddha Hop Gun IPA. So, cheers, everybody. Yeah, it's good. Somehow it is not as good as I remember it, but it's still good. But then again, I've had so many IPAs over the past years. Christopher Olson, Feliz Navidad, good Jules, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, a couple of days early, yeah. Bon Natale, Feliz Natal, Joyeux Noël, and that's all I know about how to say. This camera gets confused. I think it's those lights back there when they turn, you see, it's... Something's odd. Anyway, Rick J, thank you for that super chat. My wife got me one of your super comfy t-shirts for my birthday. Proud to represent. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, appreciate it. And who else is here? Let me go back here. Hey, cruising with the Colemans. Our friends, the Colemans, are here. Also from Ohio. More and less, happy Friday and Merry Christmas. Well, hello there. Of course, the RV DJ, our virtual bartender, is here as well. And Lucky Dog Productions moderator, Sue, always here, keeping the chat as clean as possible. Citos, how are you, man? Robert manda saludos a mis padres, don Rubén y doña Eleonor, en su aniversario de bodas número 44. Well, don Rubén y doña Eleonor, feliz aniversario, happy anniversary, 44th anniversary, Citos. And Citos, man, you've been around for a long time here. You're one of the early viewers of my channel, so I always remember you. And Amaranto Cabrera, happy Friday and early Christmas wishes to Ili and my friends. Robert, happy Merry Christmas to you too as well. Also to James Nolan. And the chat today is very active. 270 of you watching already. I was getting used to the chat on the podcast, which is a lot less people, but yeah, this is, but I love it. I enjoy chatting with you guys. Tap channel, hey Robert, happy holidays to you, your family, and YouTube family. Good to see you. Good to see you too, man. And you keep doing the drone videos, which are very cool. From Jerry Burdett, Merry Christmas from Teresa and Jerry. We met you in Talkeetna. That is correct, right? Were you having like tacos on the street there, and we just happened to be passing through? Um, and Huja, hi guys, happy Friday. Hope everyone is well. Also, Feliz Navidad, Robert. Feliz Navidad to you too. And hello, the young RVers. And hello, Rambling Ruben. Made it in the house. And by the way, at some point here in the middle of the live stream, I have to pause and show you, because for those of you questioning yourselves whether I've been naughty or nice, well, judging by the amount of cards and stuff and super cashes I've received, I've been doing pretty good. Jean Lavoy, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I even forgot to, by the way, Dr. No 874, thank you for that super chat. And I forgot, I still have the campanita here. Super chat. I have to have it handy. Love your videos and music. We are going to Captiva Island in January. Is there a place you can recommend for some good Cuban food in the Fort Myers area? Oh man, I can't remember anything in the Fort Myers area right now off the top of my head. No. Let me think about this. No, I don't think I've ever had a Cuban in the Fort Myers area. Hey, Darlene Barcelo. Hey, Robert and everyone. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. And the Colemans are cramping at a Cracker Barrel tonight. Living large. Hey, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. And before we continue, and I would love to, answer to every single one of your messages. Or Mandalorian. Looking forward to some lechon asado con guineos verdes. Bro, I overdid it. I was at Publix and I was looking for a shoulder, like a regular shoulder, 10 pounds or whatever. And all they had, and I didn't feel like going back there and asking the butcher if they have something. You know what I bought? I bought a 24-pound ham. I don't know how, that's going to take like 10 hours to roast, but I'm doing it. I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m., put that baby in the oven and let it rip. Let me show you what I got in the P.O. Box. The P.O. Box, it was overflowing. And first of all, we got this one from Cindy and Bob from Northern Illinois. Thank you for all you do. We think future... Thank you for your... oh man, I can't read anymore. We think future videos around the Great Lakes would be a great idea. We enjoyed meeting you both at the Dubuque meetup a few years ago and look forward to another one. Yeah, Dubuque, we have to go back, but there we go. And this one came with a super cash, so thank you so much, Cindy and Bob. Yeah, that Dubuque meetup was very nice. It wasn't like, we fit on a table, which was good. So it was nice because we got a chance to talk and get to meet each other for a longer time. This one from Giovanni Adventures. So, and it also has a super cash, so thank you so much. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you so much. And this is the card. Has a little bit of a glitter, so I'm not gonna, whoops, there goes the super cash. Actually, I'll keep it here. So thank you, Giovanni, for that. And it's gonna be a few. I'm gonna read some of the super chat. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Robert, and Happy 2024. Same to you, Redmond R. Thank you so much. And here we have another one. Merry Christmas. And this one comes from Will Brody. Is Brody here in the house? Brody, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. And from JG Jones, super chat. Oh my God, I'm going crazy here. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to all from Alabama. Robert, can't wait to watch you drive through or stay in my home state again. It'll happen soon. I promise. I really want to make it to Alabama. And we've explored a little bit. This one, Finland, Haukipudas. I don't know, I'm going to have to use Google Translate, but thank you so much. This one comes from Finland. And what is it? I forgot whether it was Kitos or Kipis. Kitos, that's thank you, right? Kitos. Kipis is cheers. The two words that I learned in Suomi. So there you go. This one comes from Jason and Misty, our friends Jason and Misty. Wishing you, Jason is the pilot, you know, I've ridden, flown with him a couple of times. Wishing you love, joy, and happiness this Christmas season and always. Thank you so much, Jason, if you're watching. Thank you, appreciate it. And can't wait to see you in Texas. Maybe even for the eclipse, we might be visiting. And this one comes also with a super check, so thank you so much. Merry Christmas from Belky and Joe Ferry, of course. Becky and Joe Ferry. I said Belking. I thought it was like Becky. I can't read anymore. So, of course, Joe Ferry of Ferry Chevrolet in Orangeburg, South Carolina. They were the guys who got me Starship. So, from now on, Ferry Chevrolet in Orangeburg, we're going to call it the Space Dock. That's where Starship goes to get fixed, to get sometimes oil changes and recalls and that kind of thing. The Gonzo Book, thank you for that super chat. Merry Christmas from the Gonzo Book, Shelly and Jose. We still have a few more cards, and then we're going to go to the parcels, you know, the boxes. This one from Bill and Cindy Gervasio. We wish you and your family a wonderful holiday season. We enjoy your travels and look forward to watching your 2024 season. So thank you very much. And this one says, rejoice. And this one is from Beth Freitag, one of your newer viewers. So if you're watching, Beth, thank you and welcome. Welcome to the channel. To Robert and Lily, we enjoy your travel videos. Having the live chat makes me feel like you are a very personable person. Your videos make me feel like I'm traveling along. Well, thank you. Thank you. And if you're here, well, Merry Christmas to you too. Journey by Jay is here as well. And the Jim Foster, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you and Ely. Have a nice bottle of wine with Christmas dinner, Jim and Sonia. Thank you so much. Yes, we will. We definitely will. We're roasting the pork leg, you know, the ham here. And but then we're taking it to my mom's, and she's gonna invite some friends too. And yeah, we're gonna do it there. Before we continue, let me get through some of your messages here. Journey by Jay, hello, all my favorite peeps. Sorry I'm late. What have I missed? Well, I've been, you know, doing the mailbag thing, opening a lot of cards, and then we go to the boxes. Blessings to everyone. Happy holidays to all. Ismael and Mary. And Gord, someone would be doing me a favor if they fired me today, Sonia. Okay. Excuse me, I had some of those faba beans, you know, not a good idea right before the live stream, right? Top channel, Rob, what's going on with the weather in Florida for the next week? I was just there on Thanksgiving and it was mid-70s, but next week temperature is something else. I don't know, I don't even know what it's going to be here next week. Hold on. I'll answer that one later on. You know, I get easily distracted, guys. Sorry about that. I was gonna check the weather. It's 70 degrees right now. It's gonna go down to 66 tonight. But no, it seems fairly, you know, 10% rain. It's gonna be like mid 70s during the day, mid to high 60s at night. Seems pretty good. Chef Alex at Large, thank you for that super chat. Next time in Munich, Michigan, stop and have an IPA. We'll definitely will. And the Lost RVers from Gold Country, California. Merry Christmas to all of you and Robert. Thank you for that super chat. We'll miss you this year at Quartzsite, probably, sadly. You know, I kind of wish I was going to Quartzsite. But, you know, you gotta give the Florida RV Super Show some love too. This one from Michelle McDaniel. And Michelle, if you're watching, thank you so much. And Michelle writes the most beautiful comments on the videos. Pete Diaz, thank you for that super chat. Looking forward to your 2024 travel videos. Looking forward to them too. Believe it or not, I enjoy making them probably as much as you guys enjoy watching them. This one from Oliver Rains Group, and believe it or not, like Mr. Ripley, and I cannot get it out of the envelope now. Come on, Genie, come out of the bottle. Oh snap, accept all cookies. It is a cookie recipe, and it came with the sparkly things, you know, this stuff. Sprinkle all the way. The sparkle, no sprinkle. We'll be at the Tampa show Friday and Saturday. I'll probably be Friday and Saturday as well. The official meetup so far at the Winnebago booth is Thursday, 2 to 4 p.m. I'm going to be there with all the other brand ambassadors for Winnebago. And this one, here's to Joyce Enjoyed. Very nice card from Paula Boyce. Dog and Paula Boyce. So thank you so much. Safe travels in 2024. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And we have 3 more cards, and then we'll go to the boxes. Darlene Barcelao, thank you for that super chat. Merry Christmas from my family to yours. Fiona still loves singing the RV song. I hope you and Neely have a wonderful holiday. Thank you. Same to you. Have a great holiday yourself. And I don't know why this camera is not focusing. I have to do something with the lighting here. But say hello to Fiona. And I'm riding in my RV. Sherry Glasscock, thank you for that super chat. And Merry Christmas from Tim, Sherry, Gabrielle, and Chloe. And this one just says, this is not and from the Mangolds, Merry Christmas. There you go. That's very nice. That's them. Here we have one from Henry and Jeannie Haggerty from Brantford, Florida. So thank you. Another Merry Christmas. I'm going to figure out a way to put them back there for the following episode. Get some double-sided tape or something. We'll see. And this, last but not least, at least the standalone cards, from Sue Banker from Brookfield, Illinois. This card is from the National Museum of the Great Lakes. I learned about it in your video. Very interesting, especially the museum ship. An iron ore freighter. Thank you for the recommendation for all your videos. And this summer, if we finally get to do the Great Lakes, we're going to visit the ship and the museum. Now, this one I have to be careful here, because this one comes from, and actually has a card. The card came separate actually. But this one is from Peter. From Peter Brill. From Nokomis, Florida. First of all, thank you for the card. And then we have Pelican. So thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. This is really cool. We're going to find a home for that lone pelican somewhere back there in the Wall of Fame. Somewhere else. And then we've got this one. And this one comes from Fowler. I can't read. Amelia Martinez. Yeah. In the spirit of Christmas, which is peace, the miracle of Christmas, which is hope, and the heart of Christmas. And I got here, to keep us entertained all these years, may you always be blessed to continue on your journeys, and may you continue to be a bright light in so many people's lives. God bless you always. Your fan, Amelia Martinez Ayala. So thank you so much, if you're watching. Really appreciate it. And let me show you what I got here. First, she got this for Illy. It's a wallet, very nice. She's gonna love it. And next, yeah, I already saw this by the way. This a nice wine glass, and it says, "Is it still drinking on their job if I'm home? If I'm home?" So for all of you, I'm drinking on the job. Cheers. But of course, I mean, it is my job, but it's not really work now, is it? And there's one more thing. And let me tell you, I forgot to have dessert with my fava beans. And we got a cookie. I have to have at least a bite. I'll save the rest for Ili, but I have to have at least a bite. It's really good. I'll have the rest later because, I want to talk to you guys. And my mom always told me not to talk with my mouth full. So we won't do that. So I want to thank each and every one of you for sending me all this. I really appreciate it. And thank you. Thank you. Now let me read some of your comments here, starting with a super chat from Tyler and Rachel Demar. Thank you so much for super chat. And it says, my daughters, 4 and 2 years old, love watching you and are watching this right now. Can you say hi to Vivian and Mimi? Hi, Vivian and Mimi. I'm so glad you like to watch. And is my mom here? I see a lot of people. Yeah, my mom. Everybody say hello to my mom. From my home to yours, Merry Christmas with peace and love. And Jerry Burdett, thank you for that super chat. We never got to buy you an Ili a drink in Talkeetna. Enjoy one for Christmas. Thank you so much, and may our paths, cross again at some point in the future. Neon Pony's here. It's been a while. Neon Pony celebrating 44 months as a Chief Pelican Head. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Same to you. Thank you so much. Let me do something real quick here because I'm kind of doing this blind, not seeing this. I usually have 2 versions of the chat next to me. That way I try not to miss super chats. Did I do? Yeah, I did. Sherry Glasscock. Just in case I forgot, we'll do it again. Thank you for that super chat from Tim, Sherry, and Gabrielle. And we have another super chat from Dookie Chips. Super chat. Merry Christmas to you and your family, my friend. Thank you. And the signs you made for me have found a new home at Pelicamp. I will show a video. I haven't figured out where to put it yet anyway, but we will at some point find a safe place for it. Jeffrey DiBartolo, she taught you good manners. Traveling Robert really needs some super cash for her new super wallet, LOL. I recommend Benjamin Franklin. Which is the one in the $100 bill? Is that Ben? Daniel S., thank you for that super chat. Season's greetings from Sarasota, Siesta Key. Lovely area, Sarasota. We have to go back. And I'm thinking, we kind of have to hightail it to Pelicamp and then back to the Tampa show. But after the Tampa show, I want to do at least 2 or 3 weeks in Florida. Probably northern Florida more than southern Florida. I want to see if I can get into some of the state parks. But I would love to go down to the Sarasota area as well. And Naples, of course. So, where were we? Ricky Ramos, feliz Navidad, Robert, de parte de mi familia a la tuya. Un saludo de tus amigos de Mooresville, North Carolina. We have to get back to Mooresville. As you know, that was the final resting place for old Kia. So, we have to go back to Mooresville. So, thank you. And from Rambling Ruben, I also just bottled 2 cases of Muscadine champagne. I'm a winemaker. My brother-in-law and I make. Kind of amazing this time of the year. Muscadine champagne. Is that like sweet, or do you figure out a way to make it kind of dry? I'd be curious to try that. Tab channel, love Sarasota. I just made a drone video from there, and Naples is even better. Yeah, I like it. I like it out there. Lily Strain, Merry Christmas, sunshine. You should be receiving your package of cherries any day now. Well, looking forward to that. Hopefully we'll have it for New Year's Eve. For the Mini Tini Lounge. Maybe too early for the Mini Tini Lounge. Jim Foster, Elena Sanchez, Robert needs some exposure to those higher currency forms. I don't know. Do they still make traveler's checks? You need to put some executives in Illy's new wallet. Naples and Cape Coral are beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful out there. Great beaches. I mean, I wanna go when the water is warm because I wanna enjoy the beaches. I haven't had a good beach day like that in a long time. We were gonna do Bahia Honda State Park, and last minute I decided to cancel. I probably shouldn't have. But hi from Dory Parks. Merry Christmas. What traditional food do you and your wife eat during the holidays? Well, in the Cuban tradition, it's usually pork. So that's what we usually just do traditional Cuban for New Year, for Christmas Eve. As I mentioned, I overdid it. I went to Publix and that's all they had at the moment. I didn't feel like calling the butcher. It was a 24-pound pork leg, and that's gonna probably take like 10 hours in the oven, but it's gonna be great. And then we're gonna do moros. Actually, we're gonna order them from a local place that does great moros, which is white rice with black beans, all together. It's cooked together. It's like one thing, and then yuca. Yuca is a root. It's like like in the potato family, but it's cassava basically. It's traditional Cuban fare. Basically, that's what we're doing. And we're doing it at my mom's house. From Dory Parks, my husband and I live in El Paso, Texas. Tamales and menudo are in season. Maybe on the way to Quartzsite. Maybe I'll go to Quartzsite. I've been known to do more impromptu things. So, you never know. Jan G. Go C. Been watching your mini accessorizing videos from each upgrade to your new Mini Teeny each year. Look like I like them so much. We need a Robert's Kitchen compilation. Yeah, and I need to cook more in the RV too. Rambling Ruben, I'll be glad to share with you and Illy. It's just sweet enough to complement the muscadine flavor. Going to Amelia Island in January. Meet us there if you can. But if it is late January, it might happen because we're going to be in North Florida, and Amelia Island is on the short list of places to revisit. Garces on the road. Hello, Robert. Merry Christmas to you and all the Pelican Heads. Needless to say, you're more than welcome to visit Camp Garces in Naples. Maybe after Tampa, Maybe after Tampa. We'll swing by. James Oakley, happy Friday. Make sure you stop at one of Porto's Cuban restaurant next time you're in California. There are 6 locations in Southern California. Potato balls with picadillo pastries, Cuban sandwiches, and more. I've heard of that Porto's place. So yeah, we're gonna stop for sure. Journeys by Jay, pork sandwiches for weeks. We're gonna be eating that pork for probably at least a week. And this is what we did the last time I did an exaggeration of this kind, because I did buy like another, usually we do a shoulder, but this was like, I want to say 10 years ago, I bought like a leg, like full ham. And what we did the next day, the people who know how to do it, right? The rest of the family came and we made pork croquetas in Cuban. And We were eating croquettes for like a week too, but you can never have too many croquettes, especially when they're well made. Stephen Loy, Merry Christmas to you and Eli. Hope you have a wonderful holiday. Thank you. Same to you, my friend. And hopefully we'll be able to see each other soon. And Remy Passion was gifted a membership by Trailer Traveling. Well, congratulations. The Trailer Traveling gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Gord. Really appreciate it. Bert, welcome. And of course, Remy and Linda and Gary D. And Amy Robinson and Earl Wilson. Welcome to the Chief Pelican Heads and Johnny Kite Bartolo. Thank you for that Super Chat! Thank you. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thanks for all the wonderful Friday live streams. No, you're welcome. Thank you all for watching. Because if you didn't watch, I'd be... I wouldn't be able to do this for a living and show you all, all these places that I've been to and all. The world is not... it's not enough. I have so many places that I want to visit in the next few years. That Trailer Traveling, Santa blessed the memberships with 2 early releases this week. The members with 2 early releases this week. So I thought I would pass along the Christmas cheer. Merry Christmas, everyone. Yeah. And actually the second release, one of you guys who watched it told me about that there was a rendering error there at the beginning of one of the videos. So I'm going to have to re-release that one again for the members and the patrons. And then there's the season finale, which I'm working on, that it's going to be ready in 2 to 3 days. So make sure to check that out. Journeys by Awesome Gifts and Cruising with the Colemans, Never Have Too Many Croquettes. And you guys have been in Spain, and they really make the good croquettes with that, bechamel sauce, and it's like amazing. Yeah, Cuban croquettes are a little more solid, but same concept. By the way, Rambling Ruben, big RV show in Greenville, South Carolina, early January. We're going for sure. Yeah, the RV shows are fun. And my mom says, P&J, Merry Christmas, love and freedom. All right. I think mom's eyesight is getting better because she's writing more. Naj, you probably know, right? Yummy, 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 yummy homemade croqueta de lechon. Yep. Those were good. I mean, we might do it. If we have like a lot of lechon left, lechon, Cuban for pork roast, I might go out and buy some flour and some heavy cream and, make that bechamel with the sofrito and the ground pork and I have to buy some breadcrumbs too, right? And make some great croquetas. Christopher Olson, I like the Point Roberts. Never knew about that place. Yeah, it's one of those, I like those geographical oddities. Like, they could have might as well, left that little piece of land to Canada, right? It's almost like an inconvenience having the border, at the tip of the peninsula there. Point Roberts, that's the Vancouver video that you guys are going to watch in 2 weeks, actually a week from Sunday. But yeah, and there are places like that all over the world, which is weird. Hey, Louis Clark, Merry Christmas from Greensboro, North Carolina. Well, Merry Christmas to you too. Young Dave, Robert, I know you're a Beatles fan. Have you ever heard the Christmas records they sent out to the fan club members? Great fun to listen to. You can find them on YouTube. You can find them. Okay, you can. I have never heard them. I'm going to look them up. Yeah. Reg J, did you just reference James Bond, The World Is Not Enough? Probably unconsciously or subconsciously, but probably, yeah, I'm a James Bond fan as well. Carol Osorio, Merry Christmas, Sir Robert, watching you from Davao City, Philippines. Well, good morning to you. I don't know what time it is. Yeah, it's probably morning, right? The Lost RVers, the West haunts you, Robert. Come west, come west. The desert screams, come west. It's an addiction. I know, man. I know. And those who haven't been to the West, of course, don't understand. But the West is calling, and it's calling loudly. So we'll see. I wasn't planning on going to the West until like April, but I did some croquetas from Islas Canarias. Yeah, that's they're epic. That's a big croqueta restaurant here in Miami. Jim Foster, Traveling Robert, rendering error. I thought you were testing to see if we were paying attention. At about the what? It's the 10-minute mark. Someone actually sent me a message, and you know, when you are doing stabilization in Adobe Premiere and you change something, sometimes you know, it pops up you know, a box and says more new frames need rendering. And you would think Adobe Premiere, you know, they charge me a lot of money for being able to use that monthly. You would think that Adobe Premiere would be smart enough to notice that and just render it automatically. No, it just renders with that box in the middle of the screen. I digress. I might be going back to Final Cut if Premiere keeps acting up. Let me start resetting the chat here. I don't know how far behind I am. And now my watch is reminding me about the live stream. Nash, I started marinating my lechon yesterday. We'll roast it on Sunday. Yummy. That far in advance. I'm gonna marinate it tomorrow. Actually, we're gonna use a syringe and inject it with some sour orange and garlic and, you know, all the spices. You know, cumin is gonna be involved. Roadie Roadhouse, hello there. Hey Robert from Quartzsite, Merry Christmas to you, Illy and Mom. We are having a rainy day here in Quartzsite. It's a welcome rain, knocks the dust down. Well, be careful out there, don't get stuck in the mud. But yeah, it seems like it does rain in Quartzsite more than we've been led to believe. All right, let me reset the chat here, and if you typed something and I didn't reply, you know, type it again. Just copy and paste, and I'll try to get to it. Joe's Pilla RV Super Show. Can't wait for the meetup at the Winnebago setup. 118 at 2 p.m. Yes, we're going to be there. And I'm going to let you know a little secret. I'll probably be around. I'll probably stop by the Winnebago booth every day at 2 p.m. just in case somebody, you know, because I'm going to be there. If all goes well, I'm going to be there all week except for Sunday. So, Sherry Gardens all around. Hello there. I was out west. So beautiful. The mountains are my favorite. As it's your last trip video. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you like it too. So, Ever27, love your videos. Keep up the good work. Just wondering if you had any recommendations for Florida around the Orlando area. Well, I would definitely visit Mount Dora. It's in Lake County and it's a beautiful town. This time of the year, everything is Christmas decorated. It's beautiful. So, yeah, that's my recommendation in the area. And there's the Dora Canal too. If you can get a cruise on the Dora Canal, it's very, very beautiful. You can even go on a seaplane that lands on a lake in Tavares. That's also a pretty cool ride. Casita RV Live, thank you for that super chat. Guess who gave me this little bell? Merry Christmas to you, Illy, and your mom. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate it. My mom says, love to the moderators. All right. RV Live with Adrian and Ruth, finally in Tampa, ready for the holidays. Yep. Gotta run. Good night to everyone. Hey, good night, Greg. See you soon, hopefully. Probably in Tampa, right? Draghi Soko, Merry Christmas, Traveling Roberts. Where are you traveling next? Well, aside from Tampa and North Florida, as I've said before, we still have penciled in, we haven't made a reservation yet, but we still have penciled in that late February, early March winter trip to Alaska. We're gonna fly. That's not gonna be an RV trip, of course. And then the eclipse, April 8th. So Bob Poole, I'm late. Was practicing on my new keyboard. Well, did you come up with any keyboard like in piano? Did you come up with any good tunes? Johnny Cart Bartolo, we booked a site at the Tampa show, paid and got a call a few days later. They had no spot for our camper on site. Where do you recommend of site to drop camp? There's this campground. It's like 10 minutes away. It's Happy Traveler. I've stayed there before. It's not bad. I don't know if you can still boondock at the parking lot there at the fairgrounds. You should be able to. So yeah, Tampa RV show is gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to to seeing what's new, and I'm meeting so many of you. It's gonna be one of those. Tampa RV show is probably the show where I get to meet the most of you. It's like probably half of the people there are someone who watches me here on the channel. Hillsboro State Park, says Al Fuentes. Yeah, that's relatively close too. There's nothing like really close to the fairgrounds, but there are RV parks nearby. Like Hillsboro State Park, I've been there. It's a beautiful state park too. If you they have the rapids trail there that you can do, and it's a nice Florida forest. Don't forget your turrón de almendras. My mom has all those. She's gonna take care of those. I'm taking care of the savory stuff. She's gonna take care of the sweet stuff, and that's gonna be fun. Let me. Merry Christmas from Todd and D Camping Adventures. Merry Christmas. Looking forward to traveling videos in 2024. We'll miss you at the Q24. So we'll Q Mountain. Just kidding. Next time in California, come visit Tehachapi. We'll have some pizza and IPA. Definitely. I'm gonna miss Quartzsite as well. I enjoy Tampa, but I also enjoy Quartzsite, and it is the West. You get the scenery, besides the RVs and the camaraderie, and all the people. You rock, Robert. My mom loves you. Thank you, Dibben. And John Mason Smith. We will be camping at the Tampa Strawberry Festival in a Jayco rally during the RV show. If you have a Jayco, you can still get a full hookup site. Includes shuttle to the show. That's really cool. Refills, anyone? No, thank you, Sonia. I still have a little bit. Young Dave, I watched your Olympic Peninsula video this week. Cape Alava and Cape Flattery are my favorite hikes on the coast there. And believe it or not, I want to do those again. The whole idea of that trip was doing all the extreme points in the United States. Not all of them, because the Northeast was kind of far. But I want to go back, and I want to start start in San Diego again and do all the extreme points. Maybe this time around I can get to the Northwest angle there. So anyway, Amy McIntyre, Merry Christmas from the McIntyres in Junction City, Ohio. There is a neat brewery in Buckeye Lake. Hope you can make it our way. Where's Junction City, Ohio? I'm not familiar, but I have Google Maps here somewhere. Well, there's a Junction City, Kansas, Oregon, Georgia, Ohio. Here we go. So you're just southeast of Columbus. Okay, near. Okay. Maybe. Maybe on our way to the Great Lakes this summer. um, the Q Mountain needs a revisit for some other time. Yes, and I'm gonna wear my hiking boots next time. Carol Osorio, hello, Sir Robert. It's December 23rd here in Davao City, Phillies, 7 a.m. now. You're coming to us from the future. Tell us how it is in the future. Hopefully it's better than the present. To tap channel, Rob, next week, starting on Thursday, you'll have 65 max and 48 at night. And in Tampa area will be even worse. I was about to come again for holiday break, not driving 18 hours. 48 in Miami. I'm gonna have to fire up my space heater. Hey Nash, and now I have to guard the mango cheesecake and threaten everyone in life so they don't touch it till Noche Buena. Mango cheesecake, huh? Where do you live? When Lance comes, it's gonna be interesting. And Mandalorian Adobe stock has climbed as crazy because of all their monthly subscription becoming a secure cash flow income. Yeah, I know, Adobe, and it's been disappointing. They did something with the new version that things are acting up. But then again, I'm so used to using Photoshop and Premiere and then Adobe Audition and the full version of Acrobat. They really get you. Pete Diaz, how long from start to finish was your Alaska trip, and was it worth the money? Well, that worth the money is relative, because it was, as you can expect, more expensive than other trips. Was it worth it? Yeah, I mean, you only live once, and it's Alaska. But when you go to a place where it never gets dark, and you gotta do it, right? We were 3 months on the road, a little over 3 months on the road. Hello, can you sing Mamacita, ¿Dónde está Santa Claus? My brother recorded that in 1958 when he was 12 years old. Augie Rios. Believe it or not, I'm not so familiar with the song, but I could learn it. Trailer Traveling, switch to DaVinci Resolve, very similar to Premiere and 100% free. I'm gonna give it a try. I have to figure out if it has all the features that Premiere has when it comes to color correction, stabilization, certain things, Otherwise, I could also switch to Final Cut, which I already paid for. Final Cut you pay once, $300, and it's yours forever. So I might do that and then switch to like the minimum subscription for Adobe, because I still need Photoshop. I'm so used to Photoshop. But RV Live with Adrian and Ruth, I'm trying DaVinci Resolve. I like it so far. Yeah, I might have to, oh no, it's gone. Oh well, I second the move to DaVinci Resolve. Absolutely love it. I'm gonna give it a try. I definitely, this is what I'm thinking. First of all, I have to catch up and have like at least 2 or 3 videos in the can, so I can take the time to learn something new. That's what I did when I switched from Final Cut to Premiere back in 2018. Sherry Gardens all around. Should you visit Pottsville, Pennsylvania, pay a visit to the very cool Yuengling Brewery. That would be great. Yeah, I would love to visit Yuengling. Hakim Ulajuwan, do you prefer Mac or Windows? Traveling Robert. You always have to have a good Windows PC, because there are certain things that are just better on Windows. But for my daily use, I've been a Mac user for many years. Yeah, I'm used to Mac, which is weird because I have a Samsung phone, so it's they don't really talk to each other all that well. I might switch to iPhone at some point too, if it all depends. I'm really eyeing that VR thing that Apple is gonna come up with, but not for what you think. Not for gaming or for playing in the virtual reality world. If that thing could provide me two big monitors in front of me inside the RV, so I don't have to have two physical big monitors inside the RV, that's what I'm trying to do. And if that works, it might be worth. I mean, that thing is going to be super expensive. It may not be worth it, but yeah. Yeah, Tab channel, I use Final Cut Pro X and not switching anytime soon. Yeah, I might switch back to Final Cut. There's nothing sadder than the sound of an empty beer can. I agree. Well, there's sadder things, but yeah, it's not a happy thing when you go like this and we might have to open a new one later. Remember the I'm a Mac, I'm a PC commercials? Yeah, that was a brilliant advertising campaign. Hello, I'm a Mac. Oh, I'm a PC, and yeah, very funny. So where was I? Yeah, Hakim agrees. Great commercials. Yeah, there have been some great advertising campaigns over the years. By the way, Jim in DC, I found your YouTube channel, GPS. What great places seen. I think yeah. It's I've been watching your Washington DC video. Love the matching shirt with the Santa hat, Robert. Well, I think it's the only red shirt that I have, and since I might as well, I'm a Winnebago ambassador, Winnebago gave it to me, so I might as well wear it, right? So I do have a long sleeve red shirt as well, but I haven't worn that thing in years. Journeys by Jay, I hate the learning curve when switching editing software. I've used Vegas Pro for years and refuse to switch out of stubbornness. Is it perfect? Nah, but are there any really perfect? It's in the end, it's a computer software. It's a computer, and all video editing suites are doing so much. There's so much RAM going back and forth video, especially if you edit 4K natively. It's so heavy. Encoding and decoding that it's a miracle. It really works as well as it does. But yeah, that's the thing, and I use the keyboard a lot while editing, and the commands are all different. Once you move on out to Final Cut, where I use V, I believe is A in Final Cut, like the regular edit. I think I'm gonna use Premiere for a little longer, and we'll see. Thanks, it was cold as heck filming that. But Garza's on the road. Sorry if you're really waiting over this and we missed it, but do you have any Florida winter camping planned? Well, after Tampa, I'm gonna go up to Pili Camp, and we don't have any plans yet. Like plans, no. But I want to do a couple of the state parks in North Florida. Try to see if I can find reservations using that software that I use mostly, and maybe go up to Georgia and South Carolina. But we might stick to the north of Florida for a couple of weeks and then slowly work our way back south. And the Keys, yeah, talk about the Keys. I miss your trips to the Keys. It's never enough. Those help me survive within my Florida trips. Yeah, the Keys, we're definitely overdue for a trip to the Keys. And funny you ask, a couple of days ago on Instagram, the Key West Visitor Center contacted me, and they kind of invited me to do. They have a Key West golf cart tour, and we might do that. I would love to. We're overdue for some time in the Florida Keys. Being a trekker, from Rick J, you have to be careful wearing a red shirt. Yeah, I know, right? We know what happens to red shirts in the original series, but in the Picard series, Red means command, right? If you wear red, you're in charge. You're the boss. You're the Picard or first officer, number one. So, but in Star Trek, the original series, yeah, I get a Shuttle Pro. It'll change your editing game. I'm gonna look into that. Jim in DC, happy birthday, Sonia again. That's right, it was Sonia's birthday a couple of days ago, and we celebrated on her live stream. Joel Shapiro, when are you going to do a live shot at the one you spent a long time? Spent a long time where? Best restaurant in the Keys. There's so many. There's so many, really. Barton's RV in Uvalde, Texas. Are you going to be in the path of that a solar eclipse coming up? Oh man, I'm late. Hello, Robert and Lily Pelican Heads. Hello, Barton's Uvalde. And the Mandalorian, the Alaska trip was definitely worth the money. I was fascinated with all your videos. I'm glad you liked it. And we still have some videos in Canada, but yeah, the Alaska portion of the trip is pretty much over. Live shot at the winery in Homestead. We could do the winery Schnebly. Yeah, I haven't been there in a long time. Do you always have a great day? What's the worst that happened in your day? Do you mind sharing? Oh, plenty of bad stuff has happened, but you know, I try to focus on the positive. We all have bad days, right? It's life. So yeah. Christopher Olson, thank you all for tonight. Merry Christmas. Bye from Sweden. Merry Christmas, Christopher. See you after Christmas. But we still have one more this year, right? And Sherry Gardens, bye everyone. Have a Merry Christmas. Going to be re-watching some of your videos this weekend. Sherry, well, thank you. Thank you, and Merry Christmas to you too. And we're gonna start wrapping this up soon. Time time flies. Alan Parr, Robert, don't go to Key West right now. Gabe and Kim, right on the rock, is in Germany. Hello, okay. Dr. Honey, getting ready for the Tampa RV show. Have you been to Huntington Beach in South Carolina? Not yet, but it's on the list. That's the one by Myrtle Beach, right? Barton's, yes, we are in solar eclipse. Gardner State Park is already sold out for the eclipse. Well, I'm on the waiting list for a lot of those places out there, so I might still make it. I already have a reservation, but not in Uvalde. The farther west, the better, I think. Young Dave, my worst road trip day was blowing up my 4Runner engine outside of Moab. That's not a good place to blow your engine. Blowing your engine is never good, but... Andrew, we'll be visiting Florida next week. Plan on heading to the Keys, so I'll do my research on restaurants. Merry Christmas to all. I mean, the Keys they're all good. I mean, I really like Sunset Grill more for the view than that's in Marathon at the western end of Marathon. The food is good, but then you get to see the sunset over the 7 Mile Bridge. It's very nice. Sundowners in Key Largo, very nice. And you know, they have live music, and he sings "What a Wonderful World" at sunset. And this is like sundowner kind of places. Keys Fisher is in Marathon. Blue Haven in Key West. If you want Cuban, El Mesón de Pepe, although I don't know the food as much as the drinks. There's Fish House in Key Largo. I mean, there's so many places that. And thank you for the blessings. Yeah, you can tell it is live. So Beno 101 Table, 101 Able, Merry Christmas to you. God bless. Thank you so much. And we're gonna start wrapping this one up, guys. It's 6:59 p.m. I'm losing my voice. I ate too much before the live stream. Hey, Rody. Hey, Robert, you need to come to Quartzsite. I'm making homemade tamales for Christmas. Can I fly to Phoenix and rent an RV? We could do that, right? And of course, I think the last time we saw each other was in Quartzsite 1 year ago. So don't get me tempted about Quartzsite, man. I'm really tempted to go. Hakeem, how far are you from Key West? We're about 100 miles. I don't know. It takes. It's a drive. It's like a 5-hour drive or something like that. But yeah, we're relatively close. Hey, Boomer! Boomer is here. Blessings, everyone. Remin Pasión. And yeah, Boondocking with Boomer is coming to Miami. Welcome to Miami. You're welcome, Andrew. Jeffrey Di Bartolo, Merry Christmas. Robert and Lee, Mom and everyone in the chat. Well, thank you. And Lee Green, good night, everybody. Again, Merry Christmas to all of you and your families. And I was about to get a beer, but if you're wrapping this up, I'll skip that. Yeah, I wanted to keep it under an hour, and no, it's not under an hour anymore. I would love to keep on going, but I don't know. I don't really have anything else to do tonight. If you guys want to stick around for another 10-15 minutes. Merry Christmas to all from Antelope Valley, California. I can't wait to go back to California. And Journeys by Jay, I wouldn't do anything for Klondike Bar, but I do some pretty shady stuff for some fresh tamales right now. Hey, homemade tamales. I'll be there in 15 minutes. Hop on the Concorde. Any plans for New Year's? We're just going to be here at home, nothing special. I might do a concert during the day, and that's about it. Tony, hey everyone, I can't stay tonight, but I just called in to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Yep. Miami, Key West, 166 miles and 3.5-hour drive. Well, there you go. I was just totally guessing. Hey, domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Merry Christmas. And Brody, have you been here? You know, you saw your Christmas card, right? I opened it up on the air. And Jen on Wheels, Merry Christmas to you, Robert, Ilian, Mom. Thank you for taking us along on your adventures. And Brody, you made it. Karina, Feliz Navidad, Prospero año y felicidad. What's in store here? And let me look it up, because I don't even know. When I work ahead, you know. Well, this Sunday is gonna be Hyder Glacier. It's gonna be Hyder, Alaska, Salmon Glacier, and then the journey south. We're even gonna make it to Hope, you know, where they filmed the first Rambo movie. And the one that has given me a lot of trouble is Vancouver, but I think third time is the charm. I think the third version I just uploaded, I'm about to upload today, is gonna work. And then one more video in Canada, which is gonna be Victoria, the capital of British Columbia. And then, I don't know what I'm gonna post. I have several videos in Florida, so that's what we're gonna do. Tin Can Curl, as usual, Melvin didn't show up with my millings as promised. No early Christmas for me. He was at my neighbor's today because I saw him on camera. So just tell him, if you talk to him, that I saw him on my camera at my next door neighbor's. You know, he feeds him. That's probably why, you know. AMOS, hey, Robert, Feliz Navidad. My father-in-law, Mac, is a big fan. And it's his birthday. Can you sing him happy birthday? Of course. Happy birthday, Mac. Hello, I'm a Mac, and I'm a PC. This guitar is getting old, it's getting off to happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Happy birthday, dear Mac. Happy birthday to you. All right. I'm really going to start wrapping this one up. I memorized the words to the new Alcan song. All the Alcan. Yeah, it's kind of... Actually, today, I was making the definitive version, the one that is going to go on Spotify and Apple Music and everywhere else. So if I can finish that before the end of the year, there's going to be all those new songs, Southbound as well. Southbound is going to be there. And there's a new song for Vancouver as well. And all those are going to be in a new album. I'm thinking of calling it Alaska and Other Stories, because I'm going to include some earlier music that is not that is not part of the Alaska trip, but it's not in any other album. You know, it's part of like singles and whatnot. Vagando Everywhere, do you follow Los Mundo? Do you know what happened with them? No, I don't really follow them. I follow Totalmente Perdidos. Serious Merry Christmas to you and your family, Robert, and to the mods and viewers. Okay, if you guys want to keep going, what state have you not visited? Hawaii. That's the one state I have not visited. And Francesca Fordham, thank you for that super chat. My dad is here visiting from Florida. Well, say hello, fellow Floridian. Mr. Roboto, all kidding aside, Dawson was a good episode. I'm glad you liked it. And Jim in DC, I'm rolling to the RV show. I don't really want to go. No, I'm just kidding. So much new music in the early releases. Alaska truly inspired you. Yeah, Alaska was great. Thank you, Trailer Traveling. And Darlene Barcelo, Merry Christmas to all and good night. Take care and God bless. Thank you. I don't think anything will ever top Desert Rain. I was very inspired by that too. That was one of those days, like today I hear that it rained in Quartzsite, Arizona. And that was that RTR, and we couldn't get out. It was all muddy. So when you're going to Hawaii, that would be cool. Probably, I don't think it's going to happen in 24. Maybe we'll do it in 25. Yeah, I got to do it at some point, right? Maybe I should go. I should start wrapping this up. I have to really tune this guitar well, but for now, we're gonna keep it like that. I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV, yeah, I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV. Well, everybody, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here, sharing this Friday evening with us, or Saturday morning in the case of our friends in the Philippines, Australia, on the other side of the world, which we'll visit sooner than later. I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. I hope you have a great time with your friends and family. Happy holidays, whatever you happen to celebrate. And I'll see you after Christmas, next Friday. Same time, same place, right here at the Flagami Studio. Have a great weekend and don't eat too much. Bye.